Jonny Moseley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports, hanging in the Blizzard booth with Christian. Christian's been kind enough to step aside from his busy schedule here and let's get into the details of the skis you're looking at. But if you're watching this video, you're looking at basically the general difference between two different categories of skis you might be considering buying. Now, these two skis might look very similar from the front, even color-wise, but they are very different, in fact, in the way they're built and the shape. And so take us through how you guys see, who would be on this ski, who would be on this ski, what type of skier, and what they would like about each of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said right there, we've got similar waist widths of skis here, but we're really looking at two different types of skiing when we're talking about these skis. So right now we've got our Brahma 88 right here, which would be in our all-mountain collection. What that means for us is a little bit more of a traditional kind of rocker profile and side cut. Someone who's going to probably spend 80% of their time on the trail. Of course they want to go other places, but like 80% of the time is going to be spent on that groomer going around the mountain there. Then what you've got here is our brand new Rustler 9 for next year. That for us lives in the freeride category. It's 96 underfoot versus the 88 here. But this one for us is much more soft snow oriented. So that's that person that wants a more playful feeling of skiing, is probably skiing every line on the mountain, from going into the trees, ducking into the moguls, chasing some softer snow. Of course, they're going to spend time on the groomer as well, but the ski is going to be a lot more versatile and playful than compared to a Brahma.
Okay, that's a good description, because I was going to say, how do you know if your freeride sounds intimidating, right? Like, how do you know if you're that person? I guess what would your checklist be? Like, I hit a jump in the park last year.
Totally.
I hit a pillow line.
Yeah,
or what's the bare minimum?
Freeride's for sure that like intimidating term when you see people backflipping cliffs and things like that. For us, freeride just means like a much more playful type of ski than sort of the traditional all-mountain one there. So a freeride skier, certainly at the narrower waist width here, is just someone who's looking to have a little bit more of a kind of skiddy, less precise type of ski, versus that all-mountain ski that definitely wants to feel its edges and carve a little bit more than the other one.
Okay, so how do you accomplish that difference? Obviously, you can see that there's a different profile as far as the turned up tail, what we call rocker, and on the tip. But what other things make it feel different?
Rocker profile's the biggest one, like you just identified there. The other one is the amount of metal in those skis. So freeride skis, again, looking for a little bit looser, playful type of feeling, typically have a lot less metal. So in this case, you can see actually the amount of metal in this ski with the kind of raised areas here. So that's the Titanol in there. Versus this ski gets two full sheets. So instead of the partial ones that you see here, there's one on top and one on bottom. And that gives it a much more damp feeling when you're on that groomer going a little bit faster and maybe hitting some not so groomed sections. Versus the Rustler there that's chasing the softer snow and hopefully not battling as many say ruts on the trail.
Yeah, so like if you stick this tip into like a chunk, it'll probably do less directional change. Like
Correct.
that
it won't
type
deflect
of thing.
as much.
Deflection, yeah. Okay, and this one is significantly lighter than this one. So if that matters to you, that's another thing to consider as well.
Absolutely.
So the Rustler, that is. All right, good overview. I think that can help you sort of decide between which category you're in, because that's probably your first step in deciding which kind of blizzard ski you want. If you stay tuned and you flip over, we'll have another video that'll explain specifically what this ski is all about, as well as the Rustler. So stay tuned. Thanks for paying attention. Peter Glenn Ski and Sports. Have a great winter.